crazy end of the week last week. Friday was absolutely insane. And when I say insane, it was disgustingly choppy. It was nasty. So was Sunday opening, but it is what it is. I got chopped up on Friday. Actually, it's crazy enough because the move that I was trying to get in on Friday and ride it to where it's essentially going to right now was the move that happened today. And Sunday Asian, I got caught up in consolidation. So it sucks, but it is what it is. Risking is still minimum. Friday risk was just a little bit bigger. I made my stop just a little wider because of the actual price, because of the actual structure of what I was looking at, the candlesticks. So that it is what it is. It wasn't a crazy risk. Yesterday or last night was my regular risk I take, but that's why I say it is so important for us to we have to take risk management so much more serious, because even though those two trades that I lost, I lost them, I'm still up. I'm still doing fine. I'm not upset about it. We still get to move on and trade for another day, another time. So that's good. And that's how you really have to go at it whenever it comes to trading. You have to manage your risk or it will eat you up. Because you can, honestly, I think trading might be one of those things where you can lose more than you win and still come out on top. That's how it works. Because even though, you're taking your losses, which should be turned into lessons, if you keep that risk low, if you keep that risk at a minimum, you will never surpass eating up your profits, unless you just out there just clicking buttons, just bombing. But if you have a, profitable strategy, a consistent strategy, a strategy that you able to withdraw money from the market from, take your time. Just tighten up that risk. You messing around and sitting there, you chasing $500 trades and risking $300. No, shrink that down. You eating it up, even though that's still a good one. It's decent. That's a decent one, but that's not even half. At least go 2-to-1. At least go 2-to-1. And you can go way further than that, but at least 2-to-1. But make it to a point where it takes at least two to three trades. Like if you win one trade, you clear the board for 2 to 3 losses. That's how you got to think about it whenever it comes to risk management, because you're trying to up your bag, because in this game you're going to take losses. You're going to lose trades. I promise you that 100%. You're going to take losses. And it's just about how you manage them, because it even gets to a point where if you don't manage that risk just right, it will put you on tilt. You will hit that FOMO. You will hit that greed. You will hit that toxic trader that you thought that you locked the beast up so long ago. No, it's still in there somewhere if you hit enough of the right buttons. And I'm telling you, not managing your risk will do it to you, because you done sat here and made $2,000 for the month, and in 2 trades you completely wipe it out because you just upping the risk. You rushing. You trying to, you're not trying to miss out. You trying to get to the next level essentially, and that is nothing wrong with upping the risk, but it still needs to be at a manageable level. It's no reason why you sitting there and risking your whole bag on a freaking Monday or a Friday. It's cool to take risks. Yes, you have to do that. Yes, you have to up it, but you have to do it whenever it's smart for you. You have to do it whenever it makes the most sense for you. Because if you don't, like I said, you will turn into that trader that is, you crashing out, you blowing the account, you smashing your screen, you throwing your phone, you breaking your laptop. But you don't have to be. Just settle down. Yeah, and sometimes if that means you have to lower your risk, and that means that you don't get as much money as that you want, okay. Forget about. It's such a contradiction for me to say forget about the money, because that's the main part of trading. But it's like, forget the money. I say that and I mean that, because it's like with the skills that you build and with the consistency that you put in yourself, the money comes naturally. You will stack more money taking a smart risk and building that account and doing what you need to do, and then, you know, up the ante as soon as the risk is at a comfortable level where it's like, oh, okay, I'm comfortable enough with risking $500. I am comfortable enough with risking $1,000. What is your comfortability level? Because that's what it all boils down to at the end of the day. Like, it's just, like I tell y'all, it's just you and that chart, you and that button, you and those buttons. What is it that you're gonna do with it? So, I'm just saying, you don't have to risk it all at once, all the time. Take your time and risk smart. Like I said, it's not a thing where you can never up the ante with your contract size or your lot size or whatever, but you need to be smart about it, because it's too much on the line. It's too much on the line, period. And it's way more than money that's on the line. Your sanctity, your freedom. Being able to fulfill your purpose, because I'm telling y'all, man, I don't know if I posted that video. I think I did, but it's like them dream sucking places, bro. And places where it just awards you comfortability and you get stuck there. And you had a higher calling on your life and you not answering it because what? Because you can't manage your risk, because you don't have self-control, because you can't be disciplined, because you can't be consistent, because you're not following your rules, you're not following your plan. It's like when you say them kind of things out loud, it's crazy. I told y'all that video that I was watching with Umar Ashraf, when he was like, 20 unprofitable traders against a multi-billionaire, whatever, that video. People was explaining to him what their problem is, and when they say it out loud talking to him, he's like, okay, so you see what the problem is, so why are you not fixing, why are you not stopping that? Say it's overtrading, why don't you just stop? You tell yourself, you feel it coming, you feel yourself doing too much, just stop. Why don't you just get up and walk away? And people was like, yeah, like it's you understand, say it out loud if you have to. My problem is I'm greedy. My problem is I hesitate. How do I fix that? Keep my risk down low no matter what. I do not get to up my risk right now until I get the account above a certain level. Follow that rule. Are you in it? Are you in it just to play in it? Are you in it just to have a little hobby, a little side thing? Or do you want this to be your career? Do you want this to be the life that you fought so hard for? Tooth and nail, crying, sweat, blood, tears, all of that. It's your choice. It's up to you. It's up to you. Keep your risk down until it's time to up the ante, because I am very much an advocate for upping the ante, especially if it's on a trade that you know, yes, absolutely. If it's a trade that you know, all your data points to it, everything is lined up just right, the trend is your friend, everything is just right, price is going good, by all means, it's you and the charts and the buttons. You do what you got to do. But however, like I said, in all seriousness, I just want you to be smart about it. Like, you have to think about the risks you take. Think about the choices that you're trying to make. I tell y'all, life is full of the choices that we decide to choose, that we decide to do or not do. That's all it is. How is it going to affect your trading? So, that's really all I got for y'all, man. Troop, shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all kidding with the kid, doing all the YouTube stuff. I really do love y'all. Thank y'all. Sorry, this weekend was my anniversary, so I was spending all the time with the missus. To be honest, I wasn't even thinking about YouTube. I did think about YouTube a little bit, but yeah, no, it was a celebration of our 8 years, man. We've been married 8 years, and it's like another portion of commitment in my life. Like, I am consistent with everything that I do. Everything just takes its time to blossom. So yeah, let me get on up out of here. More blessings, less stressing. All Licks 26. It's your girl TP Tab. I'm out.